Good morning, my Stampin' friends. Hey, everyone, it's Jody Breckville, Stampin' Queen, and it is Wednesday, so it's time to have a little Stampin' fun today. So if you're on, come on in, give me a comment, let me know that you're here. And if you are catching the replay, I know not everybody can join us live, so if you're catching the replay, just make sure you say hello so I can swing back and visit. All right, so big announcement today, friends, big announcement. We have extended the free shipping offer. So, yesterday was a hot freaking mess when it came to the internet, and all of us were struggling customers, stampers, demonstrators. I don't know who else was struggling with the internet yesterday, but it was not pretty. So, Stampin' Up! Decided that they would extend free shipping through today. So, midnight Mountain Time, free shipping will end. So, if you missed out, it's your lucky day. You get to go back and get free shipping. Now, remember, that is on orders of $75 or more today only. And let me go ahead and put my shopping code up here. So there's my host code. You can shop my online store. Now, if you're local to me and you can do a pickup at my house, I am putting an order in. And so I can get free shipping on any amount. And that's because my order is already 75, right? Easy peasy. I have no problem with a $75 order, right? So if you are close to me and you can pick up at my house, hit me up and I can order for you no matter what. The $75 does not matter. Otherwise, you'll want to hop online and use that special host code unless your order is over 150. If it is, then you are going to get host rewards. So don't use my host code. Okay. So, hey, everyone, Marcia is on. Beth, good morning, Beth. Mary Ellen from Montana. I love it. I think I saw Joan, Teresa, Lori. Awesome, you guys. Welcome to Wednesday. Normally, this is What's Up Wednesday, but I'm doing a little sneaky peek today of a class that's going to be released on Sunday or Monday, I think. So you want to check out, I have 2 pop-up classes coming and they have like fun fold focus. And so I think you're going to love them. I really think you're going to love them. So one thing while we have a couple more friends, I'm just going to do a quick shout out for my summer retreat. Registration is open for that right now. This is a 12-hour, 1 full day retreat. It is local in my town, but I have retreat to go. So if you're not local, you can't join me, the date doesn't work, I got you covered, friends. Got you covered. So it is Saturday, August 31st from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. at Norlow Park Community Center in Fayetteville. This is a new venue for us. It's a little bit smaller, and I only have 3 seats left. So I want to make sure everyone who is local to me or wants to come in and travel in and hang out with us for a day, you're going to love it. We have got make and takes for you. We have optional classes for you, door prizes, some little sweet treats and favors. We've got snacks and we've got lunch and dinner provided for you guys. And usually we play some games in the evening. So I think you would love coming and hanging out with us. But again, only 3 seats available. So let me know. If you're interested, the registration is in the description of the video. So you can hop down there, click on that, and see all of the information. I'm really excited because we're trying a new restaurant in the area. And so I'm really, really thrilled to give them a try for our evening meal. They are an ex-Amish family that has created like a deli and catering business. And I have had some of their food and yummy. All right. So any questions about that, let me know. Good morning, Colleen. Hey, Debbie. So what are we going to do today, you guys? What shall we do today? It's a little gray. It's actually a little wet here in my area. So we're super excited to have had a bit of rain. We need more, but it was nice to get what we did and help out the corn crop a little bit because it has been hot and dry. So what are we going to get into today? Fun folds. You guys like fun folds? Raise your hand if you're my fun fold friends. I'm going to raise up just a little bit here. so we can see what we're working with. We've got the annual catalog. We are working with the Thoughtful Journey Suite today. So we're going to use the stamps and the dies and this gorgeous Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. So again, this is a class that is coming up. This actually is a class that we did at my March retreat. So if you were at my March Pampered Stamper retreat or got your to-go, this was one of the optional classes. And my friend Connie and I run those retreats together, and then we take the optional classes and do them as what we call a pop-up class. So you have like 1 week to take advantage. So if you missed out the first time, we're giving you a rerun. We're having a replay here. So we did some fun folds. We're going to do Thoughtful Journey today. And then next week, you want to come back and join me live for my Wildflower Designs Fun Fold class. And so again, look for the information coming out. You want to check your inboxes next week for the registration for these classes. You can get one, you can get the other, or save money when you get them both. So, oh, a thunderstorm. Yay for that. Gotta love when you have, I love a good thunderstorm. Love a good thunderstorm. Okay, let's get crack-a-lackin'. Actually, oh, you know what I did not do? Oh, my Lanta, you guys. I don't have my notes and I thought to myself, you better print those off, girl. And I was having such computer issues. I wonder if I can pull them up because I don't remember what I'm going to need to cut and score. That can be a problem, right? All right, let me pull them up. So hold, please. Okay, I'm almost there. Hold on. Okay, first of all, good thing I checked because I totally lied. This was not my March retreat. This was the coffee break retreat in a box. That is what we're working with today. So if you purchase the coffee break retreat in a box, you may have gotten these fun fold classes. And I'm going to show you today because we're going to offer them again next week. So let me grab my paper cutter. Sorry, I was all excited because I thought I was super prepared. And guess what? I am totally not. Maybe that's because I took last week off. I didn't come hang out with you guys because I was so busy preparing my mystery box from last week's summer school. Okay, so here is card number 1. I think we're good. I have pulled up what I needed so I can refresh my tired brain. This is our first one, and this is one of those cards that I love doing because you don't have to feel guilty about cutting or covering up your DSP. Okay, so we have a piece of Misty Moonlight, and we are going to cut down the front to 1 1/4. So I folded it in half. It's a regular sheet of cardstock, right? I just folded it in half, and then I'm just going to trim that panel. So this is going to come off. You can do something else beautiful with that, but all we need is this, and that's our card base. Now I did take a piece of designer, no, I didn't. I took a piece of cardstock and I embossed it with the Distress Tile embossing folder. So, oh my gosh, you guys are going to kill me. I don't have any adhesive. I'm going to run out here. This is just becoming a hot mess of a video, isn't it? Oh, well. Such is life, right? Some days are good, some days are not as good. I'll get more adhesive whenever it runs out. So there, we're just going to have that little bit of texture on there, which looks so pretty. And then we take a piece of our designer series paper, and this is just a quarter like a quarter size of cardstock, 5.5 by 4.25, and we just tuck that right in there like that. So we'll add our adhesive here. Then I line it up like a so, and then you just close that panel, and that is all there is to it. But isn't that such a fun way to use both pieces of cardstock, or put both pieces of your DSP? So now we're going to put a piece of our basic white in there so that we have a pretty inside, so that we can write a note to our friends. Okay, then this is the Unbounded Love. Okay, I did those dies. This is one die, and it cuts out both of these pieces. So I did one time I ran it through in white and one time in the boho blue. And I'm going to use Misty Moonlight and stamp a sentiment from the Thoughtful Wishes bundle. You make life better. There we are. Beautiful. And then what I do is I take the little frame and I put the front side down. Then I'm going to put that back inside like a little puzzle. Grab me some Pop-Tarts or dimensionals. And my dimensionals are actually going to hold the two pieces together. Just kind of strategically place them. There we go. We can add this to our card front. And bada bing, bada boom. Beautiful card down here for somebody who does make your life better. Oh, am I crooked? I feel like a little crooked. Maybe it's just me. No, I was a little crooked. All right, now we need to add some bling, right? Everything's always better with bling. So the bling that you'll get in your kit is going to be the adhesive backed pearl trio, and you're also going to get the designer series paper. So that's going to come in your kit. You'll have this video to refer to. You're going to get the tutorial and the supplies to make all of these projects. Okay, so let's open this up and add some beautiful gems. These were sold out for quite some time, so we're happy to have them back in stock. Faux show. So I chose kind of the bluey gray ones because I really like that look with this card. Okay, so there is your project number one. Now this one's not a fun fold, but that's okay. We still like it. So we're going to start off with our fresh freesia. That's our card base. Some basic white, and then this pattern of designer series paper. Now you'll have the whole pack, so you'll be able to alter however you choose. This pack is just beautiful. Now, if you are a demonstrator, and I know we have demonstrator friends. Do you know what today is, demonstrator friends? Do you know what happens this afternoon? I'll give you time to answer. All right, so we added just a little bit of white layer on there. I think that really just makes it pop. I really like that. Oh, it's time. All right, hold please. I also, yes, the demonstrators are chiming in. We get to see the new mini catalog today for the holidays. And if you love this pack of designer series paper, we've had a couple of really gorgeous DSPs in this kind of watercolory theme. This is my pack. I have heavily used certain ones. So this is the gorgeous Thoughtful Wishes, I think we're called. Now yours will not be this big. This is just what I have left because I have big chunks of certain, like that's one, I've heavily used it. If you like these styles of DSP, wait till you see the holiday catalog with the fall one. Beautiful. It's very Meandering Meadows meets fall. You're going to love it. I also am a little nervy that it will sell out because I know that we love these so much. So I'm going to tell you, once it's available, I would snag it up. I would do that. Snag it. Okay, let's get out some black and do some stamping. We need some little flowers down here along the bottom. So yes, if you're a demonstrator, we get to see that today, and I'm super stoked. I've seen some sneaky peeks of some certain things, and also there's going to be some scrapbooking stuff coming for everyone. That won't be till September, but it's hard to hold our pants until then. We've been waiting so long to get our line of scrapbooking stuff open for everybody. All right, so I did Missing You on there. This again is all from the stamp set, right? I didn't add anything else. All right, now what I'm going to do is take a little bit. I'm hoping this is Freesia. It looks very Highland Heather, but nope, it says it's Freesia. Okay, I'm trusting you. It looks so purple right here. So we've got some blends, and I'm going to color those little flowers with the Freesia blends. So I've got the light right now. Oh my gosh. So the fall paper, Corinne's asking if the fall paper is as pretty as it was as what we had last year. It's different. And so if you know what Meandering Meadows, that designer series paper is, that was an online exclusive. It looks like that. So it's not any realistic looking images. It's like an artist painted it and created it. And so I think I might have Meandering Meadows here. Let me see. It's usually right an arm's distance. Oh, no. Yep. No. Yes. No, I don't. I'm out of it. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm talking in the closet. I said I must be out of Meandering Meadows. I'm going to do a little dark right here in the bottom. That's the dark Freesia. Anyway, so yes, it is beautiful. It's one of those ones where you feel like you want to just take the paper and just frame it, not even cut it, you feel guilty because you're cutting it. I know, Debbie, that seems crazy. Actually, I feel like I have been blessed with an additional week because I thought this week was the last week of July. So when I was getting ready to do things and plan and, get my emails sent out and all that kind of stuff, I was like, oh, wait, hold up. I have another week yet. Well, I have another. Yeah. So this week for me, it was like a little bit of a blessing. I got ahead of myself. I also need a new computer. Blah. That just makes me sick. But my computer is 8 years old and starting to have issues. And so I took it to the doctor, and the doctor was like, well, you know that you are going to have to get one within the next year because it will not support some of the new updates to like Windows and stuff, and you're going to be out of luck. So I was like, all right. So I went and looked at my new computers for everything that I needed. And, I know you got to spend the money, but darn, they're pricey. So I thought, well, just kind of keep an eye on it because back to school, right? So today I got the notice and I was able to save $350 on my new laptop. And I mean, my laptops are heavily used. I do say that. I use them. They travel with me. All right. So this I'm doing is Shy Shamrock. Okay. So it's Shy Shamrock, Shy Shamrock and Fresh Freesia is what we got going on here. Ooh, Deep Creek. That's a favorite place. We haven't been there in quite a while. Are you going to the Honey Honey Bar? My kids, we did a trip there, and my kids were like so excited because we could drive our boat to dinner. All right, so now what I'm going to do is take this little speckly. This comes in the stamp set, and I'm stamping off the freesia and just adding some little speckles behind these, and it just gives a little bit of dimension and texture to it. Cool, yeah? Okay, next we shall add this to a piece of petunia. All right, Miss Petunia. All righty. Oh, you haven't? You've been making cards on vacation. Oh my goodness, girl. You're dedicated. You are dedicated. All righty. Anyway, so what I was thinking with this, when I got the sale for my computer, I was like, oh my goodness, all my teacher friends, you're all gearing up. Back to school is a coming. All right, so we'll add that there, and then we'll do some gems. And that should be it for that card. So there's some pinky ones here. So we'll do our pinky gems here. Oh, I need some new putty. Okay, so there is our card number 2. Cute, yeah? All right, card number 3. All right, card number 3 is one I'm going to have to look at. I think I'm scoring at 2 1/8, but I do not want to mess myself up. Yes. Oh, the old girl's memory is still around. All right, so we're taking a piece of early espresso, and we're creating our fun fold. Oh, wow. Washington doesn't start till after Labor Day. That's cool. My sister's school is like that. They're in New Jersey, but they didn't get out of school until June 20th, I think. So they go longer in the year. But we start pretty early around here, like the 3rd week of August, I think it starts. I don't know this year because I don't have kids in school anymore, but that's usually, we do not start after Labor Day. I do know that's still going on around here in PA. So here is Fun Fold card. Okay, super easy and cute. So again, we've got early espresso, and we are going to do a score line at 2 1/8 on each end. Okay, so I don't like math, so I just spin it 2 1/8 and then flip it and do 2 1/8. And that's what's going to kind of make us a little bit of a gate fold, sometimes it's called. Okay, so they're just meeting right there in the middle. Now we've got some DSP cut, and we're going to add that. I like the green glue for this one. Let's see if my green glue is awake. Oh yeah, August 22nd. See, that just seems so early. And if you have a kid in fall sports, it's even earlier. I do know that because we had to come home from many a vacation so that tennis practice could start. So it gets cut even shorter if your kid plays sports. All right, so we've got, now, of course, you guys have so many choices here when you're putting your DSP on. So you can use whichever pattern you like. Okay, so there's our front. Then we're going to do the exact same. We're going to make our insides just as pretty. Oh my goodness. Florida kids start August 12th. Yeah, that takes up your whole summer. When did they get out then, Robin? Did they get out a little bit earlier than we do around here? I would hope so. And I know some places don't always have like the greatest air conditioning and all that because it's still hot in August. I remember specifically being in a biology class, and I'm going to say that our high school did not have air conditioning, or did not work really well. It might have been junior high. Anyway, whose class, I remember specifically whose class it was. It was Mrs. Grove, my biology teacher. So I think I would have had her in 10th grade. So high school. Anyway, get back on the story, Breckville. I can specifically remember her yelling at us because it would be so hot and we'd be like fanning ourselves with like our papers and stuff. And she would just yell at us and be like, fanning yourself only makes yourself hotter. It only makes it hotter in here. And I, like, as an idiot, we all believe that. But now I sit here and I'm like, girl, I am fanning myself all the time and it's making me feel cooler. It is not making me hotter. So I don't know what she was talking about. I think she was a scary teacher, a very, very scary teacher. All right, now I'm missing an ink pad. So hold, please. She also was a teacher that I learned the most about, or learned the most from, because you had complete fear of her. And like, you did not come to class unprepared, right? Because face the wrath of Wheezy. Shoo, girl. All right, so I just did a little something on the inside there with some peach pie, and we'll add that to our innard. This is our card innards we're working on right now. And here we be. Make sure you're okay. So there's our pretty card, like that. So then these two pieces are die cut from the die set, right? So we're just going to layer them together. They are not made to overlap. They're the exact same die cut, and so you can just kind of layer them. Oh, longer breaks. Yeah, that does help. Longer breaks and get out earlier. I don't know. And I'm going to stamp this one. Now this comes in the set, but I kind of like looked at it and I'm like, really? Like, I'm not sure exactly who I would send that to. Thinking of you fondly. It kind of just felt to me like a little bit cool. Like, just a little bit cool. Thinking of you fondly. Maybe I'm thinking fondly means something different. I don't know. Okay. A little bit of a peach pie ribbon here. We just need a little tiny bit just for a little addition of some pretty. And then what I do, let's bone fold these again and see if we can get them to stay down a little bit more. Just really make those creases. And you want to be careful where you're putting your sentiment, right? So I only want adhesive on either side. I don't want to go the whole way across, okay? Right? So a little adhesive on this side to hold our goodies here. Okay, like that. Now I took a little bit of the ribbon. Maybe I needed a little bit more. Let me see. I might leave it. No, it'll work. Let me just go like this. Yeah. I cut it a little shorter than what I wanted. Okay. So I'm going to have dimensionals on the back of this. So I'm just going to put them on the one side. Make sure they're good and stuck down. I think I can go like right there. All right, we're moving along. We got one more card to do. Okay, and while we were kind of chatting here a little bit about demonstrators, I see a lot of you are saying that I know a lot of you are demonstrators on here. We are getting ready to have our annual demonstrator only event. It is called Connect and Create, and it is going to be held September 27th and 28th. It is in my town in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. We will have to-go offerings for sure, but we have optional classes on Friday, and then we have a full Saturday event from like 10 to 5. It is for demos only, so we will be doing a lot of networking. We will have classes that you can take. We will have presenters talking business, right? So make sure that you mark that down. I saw somebody said about Elizabeth Belleville. So she is actually my DDM as well. And so she always participates in our event. And it's myself, my friend Connie Heisey, and Catherine Carroll. So if you're not familiar with Catherine Carroll, she is actually on my team of Moveless Stampers. She's a demo from the UK who lives in the US now, and she runs a tech help page, Facebook group for Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. And so she comes and brings all the technology. So she has 2 classes. I have 2 classes. Connie has 2 classes. So information is going to be coming out about that. But if you are available and would like to join us in person, September 27th and 28th, and also hop over to the Connect and Create Facebook group. I don't think I have it up here. Oh, there it is. Head over to Connect and Create Facebook group. That is only if you are a demonstrator, okay? That is just a demo only business event. All righty, so let's do a couple gems here and then we'll get on to our last project. Oh, beautiful, I love it. I do love these colors. That peach is such a good color for fall. Peach and espresso make a beautiful, beautiful project. Okay, last one. And it's got a lot of bits to it. A lot of bits. I also need to clean a stamp. So let me grab a stamp cleaner. Hoping this one's damp. All righty. Let's go back here. Now I don't know how to get rid of my, how do I get me back? I forget. I want to get rid of them. I'm struggling, friends. My banners all went, there we are. Okay. They all went away. Sometimes I forget how to remember. Okay, now this one I need, make some space, make way, make way. She's coming in. This is another fun fold. All right, now I need to, this is the one that I definitely needed to find out. You talked yourself out of it yesterday, Dawn. Oh my goodness. Well, free shipping continued today, so you have a chance to redeem yourself. Yeah. All right. So we've got our piece of Pretty Peacock. And what are we doing here? 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. Okay, we got that one. Now let's do this one while we're here. That one says 4 1/2. Okay, 4 1/2 and 7 1/2. Okay, we're gonna hope my memory is good. All right, so this is actually a double Z fold. I've made these before. I think I did one when we did the coffee card during summer school. So you just fold your card base in half, and then basically the front flap comes back on itself. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. So that is your bottom card base. And we're going to take some of that designer series paper, and I'm going to use the Lost Lagoon side. So we'll add that to our card base here. Alrighty. There's that. We got 2 pieces here. Da, da, da. So we'll add those. And one more. Da, da, da. Ta-da. Isn't that pretty? Oh, that lagoon with pretty peacock. That is nice. I like it. All right. So now we're going to do our next panel. So this will be our front. Okay. So let's look at it here. This is our front panel. So I'm going to take a bit of Old Olive and a bit of the Designer Series paper. Now I did use a different one. I'm out of this one. So I went with a different one with the little thistles on it. Nope. How about we try Pretty Peacock? And I'm just going to stamp right on the front here. Dearest friend. It's a good sentiment. Oh, easy girl. Okay, so DSP to Old Olive. I was wondering if I maybe did a score wrong, but we're going to find out here soon. And if I did, you'll just ignore what I said and I'll have the correct in the tutorial. All right, there we go. Okay, so far, so good. Okay, so then this is going to fold back like that. And then this one comes forward. Okay, so Z, C, Z, Z. Now I've got a piece of my basic white. Yeah, it seems, I think these are the ones that are off. Like my DSP should have been a little bit longer, and I feel like maybe this should have been a little bit bigger, but that's okay. I think my scores are correct. I think I may have just cut this a little bit wrong, and that is okay. Easy fix. So I'm going to stamp some flowers there and take again those little splotchies, stamp them off, and just put a little background there. There is a sentiment. I think, is there another sentiment in this set? Well, I use Dearest Friend. I don't need another sentiment. I'm going to add this piece to my Old Olive. Thank you so much, you guys. I so appreciate that you come hang out with me. I'd be bored if I didn't have my live videos, let me tell you. There's only so, I mean, I work here at home all the time, right? Okay, yeah, so these are the ones that are off. And I will fix them, make sure that they are correct in my tutorial, okay? But the base is right. The scoring is correct. We need to make this one a little bit bigger and make these a little bit bigger, okay? But it works. So what we do now is we are going to just lay that like this. So what I do, I want adhesive just here. Okay, so I'm going to add some adhesive just on that side. Always careful where we put that adhesive, right? And I'm going to eyeball it that it's sort of in the middle of my card. So that looks good. Then all I need to do is just open it and add adhesive all over this piece. Okay. Ta-da! Super fun. All right. Should we have some gems? Yes, we should have some gems. So let's add some pretty color here. Some pink, pinky purple. And that, my friends, is the Thoughtful Journey Fun Fold class. So look for this coming out on, it's Sunday or Monday. It'll come in your inbox. So you want to make sure that you are on my mailing list. So here's all your projects. You're going to get everything you need to make all 4 of these. Your DSP, your gems, your tutorial. Okay, so these are going to be called a pop-up class. So if you did the coffee break retreat in a box, these were one of the optional classes. Okay, so you may have it. So double check and make sure. If you have this optional class, it's the same thing. I'm just opening up to everybody. And then next week, you're going to come back and we are going to use the wildflower designs and we're going to do another fun fold class. Okay, so I have these open. This class, it will be open for like a week and that is it. Now, we still are trying to decide if we are going on vacation. We were supposed to go on two weeks. We're going to go up into Michigan and do a camper van trip with Elmo. That is a little bit, right now, the drought is affecting our farm. And so we're not sure if we're going to be able to do that or not. So that's why I'm not sure exactly when this class will be ready. I'm feeling like it'll be ready around August 20th, something like that. Okay, so check your inboxes. It'll also go on social media next week. Come back and see me next Wednesday. I know that 5 days is so fun. It is so fun. And I was almost thinking, Tina said it's always fun to see 5 days in a row, like when we do, what did I just do? Summer camp. I will be doing it for Halloween too. So, but I was like, would it be best if I didn't do weekly lives and just one time a month, just did a full week of lives? But that gets tricky with everything else. Life, you got things, appointments, places you got to be, other classes you got to teach. And I'm like, yeah, I just don't know. But I do. It's so much fun to hang out every single day. But anyway, I will be back. Trust me, I will be back for Halloween week. I don't know when it is exactly. Like, again, still working on that vacation schedule. It'll be in September. Also, those of you who well, it doesn't matter if you took the mystery box or not. I am hearing a lot of responses for y'all who got your mystery boxes. They just were arriving last week. And so mystery box reveal is today. Okay. So you're going to see it pop up on my social media. It is on my blog. I was going to do it as a live video, but I sold them out. I sold every single piece I had, all of the projects, all of the paper, I had nothing left. They went out the door. And so I don't have a real mystery box to show you, but I hear that you loved it and I loved it. I had such a fun time with it. And so you can see the projects and what was in the mystery box on my blog. So you can head over there and check that out. It's revealed today. And I heard that you guys want to do one for Halloween. And so I will try and see what I can come up with. But anyway, my friends, thanks so much for hanging out with me a little bit. And I will see you guys next Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern time for the Wildflower Design pop-up class. Bye, everyone.